Hi, mabuhay. I am Reyna Lintiro together with my partner Charlene and our surname. Case study for a case analysis on Penske Logistic Services. Penske Logistic Incorporation is a company specializing in providing transportation and distribution solutions to other companies and businesses. They are known in providing comprehensive solutions on supply chain distribution that helps business optimize their business operation. Penske, as a logistic company, has been utilizing trucks over the road tracking and a variety of transportation modes which in nature is required for an extensive upkeep. Maintenance of these transportations would require Penske to spend a considerable portion of the financial budget, resulting in the divisions with a company profit increase. Penske Logistic, in the case provided, have also mentioned its handling process and storage procedures, specifically in its temperature. It is highly concerned on how the products would be delivered freshly as possible. Therefore, storage temperature is being ensured to be maintained and monitored. Penske has been known as a leader for logistic services and supply chain distribution, wherein many companies has collaborating with Penske to deliver the products on a timely basis as necessary. With this, Penske somehow has been challenged on how it could maintain its efficiency in products delivery in a way that nothing will be compromised or jeopardized, yet with the good management and operations of the business. Penske remain efficient and competitive in the logistic industry. In conclusion, Penske Logistic is a dynamic and forward-thinking career provider who offers a diverse range of service to aid business in streamlining their supply chain processes. Penske continues on playing a vital role not just in logistics but in supply chain as well. Penske Logistics is a globally known company that provides supply chain and logistics services across countries such as North and South America, Europe, and Asia. And it first started in year 1916 where the founder Roger Penske has a boat light truck for rental purposes wherein he only serves the eastern Pennsylvania. So so Penske success did not just there, it had still continue to flourish, had more joint businesses and investment where he was able to position its brand image as globally competitive supply chain and logistics service company. So together with my partner, she will be discussing the evaluation of the case.
So for the evaluation, first is the high maintenance and operational cost. High maintenance because Penske Logistic as a supply chain partner utilizes reefers or refrigerated trucks in supplying and delivering fresh poultry products. However, the usage of this relatively huge and complex transportation mode requires a high maintenance to efficiently perform its responsibility in delivering products. The maintenance process usually costs the company to spend high amount of money in repairing and conducting general inspection vehicles from its mechanical parts to the STLC processes such as smoke test, change oil, and even the processing of documents for legitimacy. It is necessary to conduct such practices because failure in equipment will put the cargo at risk. specifically in the temperature feature of these reefers. Operational cost, on the other hand, is because the usage as well of these reefers or refrigerated trucks has high operational cost, specifically when it comes to the fuel consumption. So, reefers as a grand transportation vehicle, a large amount of fuel is in need to conduct and perform its operational responsibilities. The energy consumption of these trucks, however, has drawbacks as it highly contributes to the emissions of greenhouse gases, making it a contributor in environmental degradation. So, for the solution, Penske Company or Penske Logistics should implement maintenance practices and consider efficient transport alternatives. Maintenance practices refers to the act of maintaining the efficiency and keeping the assets and resources of a company or business. Through implementation of these maintenance practices, Penske Logistics can avoid encountering future problems or challenges when it comes to its operational processes, thus helping in providing high quality services and products in an on-time scheduled delivery as possible. In efficient transport, in the environmental aspect, on the other hand, is Penske Logistics should implement efficient transport alternatives in order to help lessen environmental impacts and deterioration of the nature. Sustainability practices are crucial nowadays in businesses. Therefore, Penske Logistics are encouraged to conduct such practices, for it will not just aid the environment but can also position its brand and gain a competitive advantage among the rest of the existing competitors in the market. Excuse me. So, to make it more specific, we recommend that Penske Logistics should implement preventive maintenance and utilize energy efficient transportation. Preventive maintenance is the process of conducting regular scheduled inspection activities to help avoid future failures and breakdown. It would assist the Penske company to do actions such as knowing the life cycle of the reefer or the refrigerated trucks and develop strategies or ways to mitigate the degradation and sustain its usage life in the company. Failure to conduct maintenance practices would result Penske to have higher cost of changing or acquiring transportation means. Energy efficient transportation, on the other side, is also recommended for Penske to practice, such as the usage of electric powered trucks for an environment friendly operations, or even using alternative fuels such as LNG, bio LNG powered trucks, or even converting diesel fuel to natural gas, because this natural gas are believed to have a fewer emissions and smaller carbon footprint compared to diesel. This way, it could be a win-win situation for Penske and the environment, for for Penske still have the ability to deliver poultry products and at the same time help the environment in preserving the environment. Second uh, problem or identified situation needed for improvement is the strict handling in storage temperature. Poultry products are what Penske Logistics deliver and supplies perhaps to various supermarkets and plants. With that, storage temperature are strictly maintained and monitored to ensure that there is enough cold temperature to preserve the freshness of the poultry products during shipment. As actually, according to the study, we have research it was a study published by the Blue Tree Systems this year, 2023, that an incorrect in the temperature during the delivery would cost the shipper an equal value, for they have to compensate for the loss of the transporter. So in line with this, it would be a pressure and a great challenge for the logistics company, most especially to the shippers or drivers, to handle and perform proper storage temperature with the thought of avoiding product failure. So to avoid such circumstances, we propose a solution that the Penske Logistics should provide support to employees and practice applying or using of monitoring system, because companies wanting to have highly trained drivers, especially in terms of driving reefers or refrigerated truck wherein temperature is needed, it needs a lot of work to do. For an employee to be knowledgeable and skillful in his field, that individual needs a lot of experiences and undergo various development platforms and programs. Thus, Penske Company should constantly provide support to its employees, for it will have a great impact in the professionalism and conduct of the staffs at their own specific responsibilities and tasks in the workplace. That way, their manpower, their employees, specifically the drivers, would have the necessary information regarding the product handling and storage temperature needed for the in-transit inventory of poultry products. Monitoring system application of monitoring systems would aid the driver or shippers to be informed and notified that adjustments in the temperature are needed already, and that ensures that it complies with the Food Safety Modernization Act. Utilizing as well these monitoring systems will ensure that the transportation company like Penske could avoid product rejections and reduce food waste. So we recommend that the Penske company should provide trainings and apply the two-way remote management. Trainings and workshops are some of the effective ways for employees to be equipped with the knowledge and skills vital for that specific task of them. Penske Logistics should provide trainings and workshops to its drivers, specifically to its drivers, for it will give them the information in the appropriate handling of poultry products and the exact storage temperature during shipment, in order to ensure that the said products, the poultry, would be delivered as fresh as it is. The two-way remote managed systems should be applied as well, for it will be beneficial for both the company and the driver responsible for delivery. This two-way remote system helps in managing the refrigerated trucks, engines, sets instant alerts, and helps as well in monitoring temperature. So with the application of this two-way remote system, the driver will be constantly informed na, uy, need na i-adjust ang temperature. And it could easily done through accessing the truck's controls or even with the mobile devices of the drivers. So lastly, evaluated is the challenge in maintaining supply chain performance. Penske, as a logistics and supply chain partner who have enough experiences in handling demands in the food industry, had already earned recognition and worked with number of processing plants. It has been a success in many ways, including getting poultry suppliers to run and sustain its activities. However, with the emerging competitors in logistic industry, challenges occur and trends also started to boom. So Penske, who have been operating for decades already, will fall behind and have challenges in retaining its competitiveness in the supply chain industry. If certain initiatives or innovations are not recognized by the management of Penske Logistics, supply chain performance will be compromised. So to avoid that, Penske should conduct market research process and developing feedback management systems. Market research process is known to be a powerful tool that helps company and businesses assess its strengths and weaknesses, including as well the strengths and weaknesses of their existing competitors. Market research would pave way for Penske to determine who their competitors are and compare its operational processes in order for Penske to have valuable decisions and develop strategies to make it more competitive in the logistics industry. Market research as well would help the company in determining what aspect of their business is currently facing problems or has the potential to be a problem in the future. Para in the future, they would prevent it from happening in order for them also to implement preventive measures and formulate plans to mitigate or prevent such complications or challenges. The developing as well of feedback management would let Penske Company acknowledge the reviews, the suggestions, uh, concerns of their clients and customers on what aspect of the Penske company or of the business should it maintain or improve for more effective operations. So we recommend specifically that Penske Logistics Company should conduct competitors analysis and external analysis. As mentioned, conducting competitors analysis would let Penske analyze the background and strategic implementation of their competitors and will let them also understand what aspect of their business they has advantage or disadvantage among the competitors in the market. External analysis, on the other hand, should also be conducted by the Penske, for it will provide them information on the current trends and changes in the market for them to adapt to these changes and continues to succeed in the future. If this analysis, the competitors analysis and external analysis will be conducted by the Penske Logistic, it has the chance that it would increase its sales, increase its overall success in their company. So that was all the uh, problem or situations we have analyzed in the case that Penske Logistics should give attention to in order for them to continue its success in the long run. So thank you very much for listening and mabuhay.